What is up, guys? Excuse the harsh lighting right now. This is what I got, and I just want to record a video. Thanks for tuning in back. This is probably the third or the second video that I'm posting up. But today, today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about. Nanake. What was I going to talk to you guys about? Oh. This is my drink of choice. Today we're drinking hot chocolate poured into a glass of peanut butter. So pretty much what I did is just I had a empty jar of peanut butter with a little bit of peanut butter um, scraps, peanut butter scraps, old peanut butter, and I poured the hot chocolate in here to get some of the peanut butter taste. Highly recommend it. Alright, today I'm going to talk to you guys about my opinion on the best way to study a foreign language, Japanese. Japanese in particular, because that's what I'm studying right now. So without further ado, and I'm only going to give you guys one main takeaway that I've learned throughout my journey learning Japanese, and that is to really put yourself out there. Really dedicate yourself to your studies and be serious about it. There's a phrase in Japanese, and it goes like this: "Benkyo neshin ni natte," and it's pretty much be a student of heart. And I say this because unless you're really 100% and really like dedicated to, and consistent with your studies, then unless you don't do that, then it's going to be really hard to actually learn the thing that you're trying to learn. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. You have to make mistakes all the time, and you have to go through embarrassing mishaps. And when you try to communicate with somebody, you're going to ultimately make so many mistakes, but that's good because you're training your brain into adjusting little by little. So, if you think about it, when you're a kid, when you're a little baby, you're picking up language very, very slowly but gradually, and ultimately you talk a lot of nonsense. You make a lot of mistakes, and when you're learning a new language, the same thing's gonna happen. You're gonna go through a lot of embarrassing missteps, and you're gonna be confused all the time, and you're not gonna be able to formulate any words or sentences. Sometimes your brain might go into a blank, but that's okay. It's part of it. It's part of the process of learning a new, unfamiliar language. And yeah, and when you're learning a new language, you have to try and make it fun. You have to figure out ways to make it interesting. And um, for me, what came to me very interesting was having conversations, even though I was making a lot of mistakes. So I would go to a lot of international meetups and try to find people that spoke Japanese and try to mingle with them, try to talk to them, and try my best with whatever I knew, and get into the habit of going to meeting up with people that speak your target language. I always came to find myself achieving a new level of fluency, not fluency, a new level of proficiency in learning Japanese. For example, so I'd find myself sometimes gradually learning new words by myself, talking to myself, and then whenever my dates would come up and I would be forced to go to like a meetup or hang out with a friend and try to practice my Japanese, I'd find myself that I'd progress really, really a lot. That I'd progress a lot, and I came pretty far. And these are like the moments that are filled with like you know what I'm talking about? You just feel the joy. It's like, wow, I actually got better at speaking Japanese. And ultimately, little by little, it's going to happen. It doesn't come like this. You got to give it some time. But yeah, I highly encourage for people to really like come out of their shell and like really try to communicate the foreign language, even though you don't know much of it. Just, get used to like having conversations, trying your best, meet in the middle, try speaking your target language with a little bit of your main mother language, and you find that you find yourself mixing the two languages together, and eventually you want to get out of your mother tongue and start speaking your target language as much as you can. But yeah, that's pretty much my main take on how to learn a language proficiently, and it's by making a lot of mistakes and embarrassing yourself a bit, and just really try your best to get words out of your mouth, and don't be afraid to fail, because failing is part of the fun. I think, be embarrassed a little bit. It's totally cool, and it's just the way it is with learning a new language. You make mistakes, and you move on and you grow from it. Yeah, but thank you guys for tuning in. That's all I have to say about this topic. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.